Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to 2026 edition of Who Naked Up in Here. Hey, I'm your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my gorgeous and phenomenal co-host, the one and only Gifted. Everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics and let's greet each other the way family do.
Hey, no,
Hey y'all.
Hey,
we made
Salud.
it.
what's
Yeah.
up? What's
We
up?
made it. We made it.
I
Man,
ain't
it's
gonna
so
lie,
good to
y'all
Barely,
hear
but
just
we
your
made it.
voices and see your faces.
y'all sound real like hi. Y'all sound like y'all a little intoxicated tonight. I don't know, I'm glad y'all here though.
I wish. No.
I'm not. I've been taking it easy. No.
Yes.
Let me stop lying. I've been going through a
Hey yo,
roller
I've been
coaster.
taking it easy midway through it. Let me stop lying.
Yeah. Let me don't even do that. It's 2026. We ain't gonna dress it up. We gonna keep it cut raw. I've been doing some things to my body lately, but today I rested. Today I rest.
Good.
Yeah, but it's all a blessing, y'all. Next month to be my milestone 50th birthday. Super
Ooh.
excited. Um,
Wow. Happy early 50th. That's a
yeah,
50th birthday.
yeah, it's great. It's great to be there, bro. I haven't planned anything yet, which I thought I would have by now. Everybody keep telling me it's your milestone. You got to do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna enjoy every day. That's what I'm gonna do.
Amen. Amen.
You can always take a trip if you want to simplify it.
I might need a trip, but I've been having
Yeah.
so much time off. Like I've really been off since Christmas. I haven't been back to work yet. Um, so we're looking at going back Thursday, but it's probably gonna be more like Monday. But either way, it's cool. I think that's why I've been partying so much. You get too much time off, you get in the wind. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
absolutely know because I've been unemployed for over a month. And it's
Yeah,
just weird. It's Saturday and Sunday every day.
Oh,
right. It's a weird energy. It's like trying to find something to do with yourself and whatnot. You can never be too creative, so it's always room for you to tap into that. But who's creating all day other than the Most High? Like you gotta
amen.
find some time to rest and enjoy life. So finding that balance
Balance.
is very important. Very important. So, but we're gonna jump right in. For those who are viewing, or will be viewing later, this is open mic. This is a safe space to share. Here we treat one another like family. So what we do is we encourage each other to be great and phenomenal as we all are. So as we're sharing our pieces, um, we like to keep our mics muted, and then you're allowed to comment in the chat as often as possible, and sending words of encouragement as well as greeting your family members as they come into the room, um, and thus forth, right? Um, after each,
Celebrating. Oh,
go ahead, baby.
I was just gonna say, and celebrating each other's words.
Yes, definitely celebrating each other's work.
Yeah.
Yes. And after each artist performs, you are welcome to unmute yourself and then show some love and support for the art and especially the artists,
Amen.
because it's not always easy to share, especially when we know as poets we dig deep into our personal lives and rip out a piece of ourselves. So
Mm.
within that, just make sure that we're loving on each other and supporting each other to continue on in this life. So with that being said, all those who would like to share, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you are willing to share with us tonight, please click that raise your hand emoji. All hands that are lifted will be acknowledged that you are someone who wants to share with us tonight. Everybody's allowed for 2 lengthy pieces. If your pieces are short, then we make more wiggle room for you to be more expressive. But definitely, I would love to hear from everyone tonight. So please get those hands up. Um, Co-host, did I miss anything?
No. Awesome. You did it.
All right. So as I spin the block, I would like to offer the platform to the stage to my co-host first, as I always do. Would you like to open us up for 2026?
Oh, the way you said it, I was about to say no. Okay, I will. Thank you. I
It's no
appreciate you.
pressure, but I always wanted to hear from you.
All right. Well, I will do.
Yay.
Thank you. I
So with
appreciate
that being said, I love you. Listen, everybody, please join me by opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our first family member, the one and only Gifted. Let's go,
Woo!
baby.
Madam
Hey,
President.
sis.
Let's go,
it.
Madam
baby.
President.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you
Go
all.
gifted.
Thank you. And again,
Madam President of Ohio.
oh, y'all are so funny. Thank you again. And I'm just gonna give you all oh, what did I say I was gonna do? Oh gosh. Thought I had it pulled up. Oh wow. My bad, y'all. Thought I had it pulled up. Let me see. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Soundtrack of Life is the first one. Life doesn't come with a soundtrack. So we learn to dance around the landmines without a sound, creating our own walls, cages of imprisonment, pain from reframing our picture, forgetting to just stop and smell the roses as they bloom all around you. Hiding ourselves from the light, senses dulled, numb to the pain, wonder if you'll ever find resolve. But life doesn't come with a soundtrack. A melody to soothe, a beat to walk through, a vocal sound to guide, producing beauty in the form of life. Harmony in the grasp of your fingers, joy in the notes of your own behavior. But the music is all around us. Can't you hear it? It's in the air, it's in the wind, it's in the storms that you have, it's in the calm of the night, it is in the fight that you find it in. Find it and allow it to sweep you off your feet, bounce your moves, accompany your soul, synchronize the colloquy of your tongue, singing away all of your blues. Life, it doesn't come with a soundtrack, but it should. So until it does, let's create our own. Feel that beat. Brush off that hate. Laugh off of those mistakes. Make your own soundtrack of life. That's that piece.
Make your own soundtrack of life. That's a prompt right there.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
All
I was
no,
about to
I'm
say.
serious. I'd love to see people's soundtracks for their life that they next week post them in the chat.
I love that.
That's a dope thing.
Thank you.
baby, that was phenomenal. Great
Thank
way to
you.
open up. I'm so glad you chose that piece. I loved it.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. And this piece is to redeem myself. I had a feature last week and yeah, getting 50, sometimes your memory escapes you and you just got to freestyle your way through a piece, in which I did. But this is that piece and its original form. I still have voice. I'm still poeting. We can push pause, but reality catches up and puts you right back where you're supposed to be. I stand before you, naked, rebirth, renewed, and with every breath until my last, I'll still be poeting. spitting my truth, telling our stories. I can't sleep, won't sleep, I stay woke, so don't sleep on me. I've been quiet for too long, for so long, but no longer making myself small to others. Fear of what I may offer, serving when I need to be fed. I do what I do and I expect nothing. Finding my voice out of adversity, through good or bad times, at my best or my worst, ill luck, misfortune, grief, loss, hardships, heartbreak, heartaches, triumphs, and hope. My storms fuel me, giving feet to my words. I'm still writing these poems. I'm still finding these words. I'm still here, poeting. So don't count me out. There's still poems left on my tongue, tasty lips wet with these poems, like catching my breath for the very first time. There's a thin line between love and like, and I love poeting, surrendering my self-control to these poems, uncovering grace in these pieces. Yeah, as long as I have breath, and to the very last one, I'll still be poeting these poems. That's their piece.
Woo!
on
So
now.
nice done.
Yes.
Come on in
I
here.
love hearing you do
That's how you.
poetry.
That's
Come
how
on
you
with the
start it
energy
off.
for the new year. Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
that's how you start off 2026. Well done.
Can you
Thank
send
you.
me a copy of you just reading the phone book? If you can find the phone book,
Can I be
just go
added to that,
ahead
please?
and read me one. Or,
I
whatever
phone
you
book. Where you
choose.
find a phone book at, Lady K?
I don't
I don't know
know,
when the last
but I
time I
just
seen a
feel
phone book.
like that's what I need in my life is a gifted version of the phone book read to me to soothe me to sleep sometimes.
What's that?
Oh,
What's that song?
bless your heart.
8674-3199, something like that.
All I know is that her voice not necessarily soothes, but stirs up.
Yes.
It
That-
stirs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't drink,
I'm so
but
happy.
that was like
I'm just-
wine.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
thank you.
Hey, go ahead, Julia.
Dalia, yeah, I love that. Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
I just want to say thank you for showing us how to do like this stage of life, because like Lady K and I will be talking about this stage as we enter it in our own like lives, right? Like she's doing a menopause play and I'm like in my own hormones as I do my own shit, and frankly there's no examples of this in our life. So I know like you may see last week as a mistake, but like for me it's an example of like how to do it. And I don't get those anywhere else in my life other than through expressions of people I love. And you happen to show me it's okay to be human and in myself and in my body. And you give me permission by living an example. So I just thank you for your courage to like be honest about it, because it's like something we need. It's something we really need. And I just love you. So thank you for being honest with us. It's more than you realize, I think. I think it's much more than you realize. And I just want to give it up to you and Lady K for being expressions of how to do this phase of our lives.
Oh, don't be giving
really
it up to my
need these
baby.
messages.
Come on.
You guys are amazing.
I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
My mama didn't do this shit for me, so I need you guys to be saying these messages to us, because there ain't women out there doing it. And thank you.
Amen. Amen. And yeah, my mom wasn't here to do it for me, so I appreciate you saying that. Yeah.
That was
Turn it-
beautiful. It
turn it
truly
back.
was. Forgive me for my comic relief. I'm glad it stayed in the undertone and it didn't surface like it wanted to. Like, but yeah, that was beautiful, Jesse. Thank you for that.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. And Lady K, I can't wait. I've been sitting on something well, I haven't been sitting on it.
Not yet.
Very similar to the perimenopause.
Okay, that's
We've
my
been working towards for over a year now. I actually applied for grants and spoken to different platforms about menopause, women in
Yes.
menopause. And actually, Erica has been a part of that journey with me over the past year. And I just reach out to let them know that we're coming back stronger this year. And
Yes.
yeah, so I appreciate the
Yeah, it
um,
was something I was telling Jesse about that
acknowledgement.
earlier.
Yeah,
Like the more and more I dig into this play and like doing research, there's so many things that like this wasn't something that was talked about or that like we had
right.
framework around. And so I'm
Nope.
excited to be able to, do my thing with the poetry, but also like
Yeah,
really give some real stuff to help us navigate through this process
exactly.
because it's not
Exactly.
something that, was anything that we really knew how to deal with. My mom, she didn't really go through it the same way that I am. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. And I can't
Yeah,
wait to
I'm
see what y'all
excited
have.
too. I'm excited too. We've got some great pieces. Now it's time to bring them forth. We gave a little snippet
Yes.
on YouTube, but it's time to really push
Oh,
it
I'm gonna have to go
forward.
look that up. I like this
Yeah.
idea.
It's called Women
Okay, sorry.
Pause. Well,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up. Thank
All
you.
right. Yes, ma'am. And I thank y'all for listening to me and pouring into me. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have no idea. So thank you. Mwah. All right, y'all, let's get
and
going.
congratulations, Lady K, on this project that you're about to release. I know it's going to be phenomenal.
I'm scared, crapless,
That's good.
to put it mildly,
That's good.
because
Embrace it.
now I don't have nobody to fall back on. It's just me. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little overwhelming sometimes, but I'm also extremely excited
Good.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like get it done.
If
Embrace that
you,
energy. Let
yeah,
it be
if
the
you need
fuel
to,
that
oh,
motivates you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
no, nope, nope. I'm so sorry. I was just gonna say if she needs anyone to speak to, especially about a one-woman show. I did Ripples in 24. And it was my one-woman stage play about the trauma in my life. I'll just say that.
Oh, okay.
And it was a full-blown show, meaning we had dancers, we had
Oh
I
wow.
went all out. So if you need to just call a sister, call me.
Oh, definitely. I sure will. Don't threaten
Yeah.
me with a good time. Thank you.
Yeah. So to bounce ideas off of or anything, just give me a call. And it
Thank
was amazing. You're
you.
gonna feel so good afterwards, like, oh my God, look what I did. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right. Y'all spin the block with me and let's give Gifted another round of applause, please.
Woo, 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 woo.
Woo!
Great
Absolutely.
job. Great job. Okay. And I'm going to pick up from there. Baby, did you send me the list?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
But you know my
Um,
phone been acting up, so make sure you got it. But I sent it before I started. So
yeah, I think we in there. See
okay. Awesome sauce.
a message. It must be you. Yep, it's you. All right. Before I jump into the list, before I jump into the list, I'm gonna get my work out of the way. So y'all please open your hearts and mics and show some love for myself, Mr. Witz.
Right.
Yes.
Go,
Oh,
Let's
Fujar.
go,
Mr.
poet.
Woods.
Let's go.
Go.
Right.
So the first piece I want to share is a short piece. Um, it's in honor of Mama Betty's son, her oldest son, and she wanted for me to give you all her love. Today marks the 51st birthday of her deceased son.
Mm.
So she's in a bit of
Mm.
uh finding peace right now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you would like to reach out to her and just send her some encouraging words, some sort of love, um, I'm sure would be appreciated.
Yes.
But she did write a small piece for her son, and I'm going to reiterate it. Remembrance of your familiar voice, silent breath, no longer moves, sways the wind, yet still its rhythm echoes light and love through and through heart chambers of all who have loved you. And I thank you all for that gift of love. Olukan Jubilis, born January 7th, 1975, on a snowy day. Rest well in God's warmth as I pray for forgiveness of all my sins. If that be his will, I will see you again. Thank you, Father God, for your grace. Thank you, Father God, for my son. Whisper in his ears for me. Love. Amen. And that's from Mama Betty.
I mean,
Wow.
Wow. Thank you, my Betty. Mm.
It's on her Facebook post. She shared it with me earlier, and I asked permission to share with the family, and she said I could. So let's send her some positive energy,
Yeah.
and pray for her peace along
Yeah.
this journey. I know you all heard about the woman that was killed in Minneapolis today by the ICE agents. If you haven't, it's been streaming all over the news. It's really disgraceful. But this is my take on it. This is something I wrote today after watching that. And I entitled this piece Civil War.
Mm. Get naked.
Good naked.
Another one dead. Another incident claim of an innocent human being as we take to streaming again, broadcasting our outrage to be met with pacification, controlled narratives of the media, shared and pre-implementations of excuses. It seems America went from whitewashing to blue wash indoctrinations, but the stains are still red. Blood streaming out bodies, horror scenes of real life movies, the ongoing conclusion of a failing system, taking as many more from us as we will allow. They view us as a mob of thugs whenever we stand in crowds, unorganized criminals in peaceful protests, not far-fetched from the black silhouettes on white pages in a gun range, surrendering their chests. They practice their shots to be fatal. Well, guess what? Another one's dead. Another target taken out. Another incident claim of an innocent human being as we take again to streaming, broadcasting our outrage to be met with pacification. This time, the mayor says the excuse is bullshit. The claim for self-defense is an act of deflection, misdirecting the stand of civilian rights in hopes that we would flee. They've turned peaceful protesting into a crime scene. Mayor Jacob Frey said, "Get the fuck out of Minneapolis." Nearly 1,600 granted clemency for the attack on Washington on the 6th of January. I wonder how many of them are immigration and custom enforcement now. Bullies under masks hiding behind a trash badge, ICE agents carrying themselves cold as their metal shields. It shows in the brisk wrist squeeze of their steel. Their spill into cities of the U.S. states have been met by the face of our communities. And we will not stand for the way you've been conducting your duty. Another one dead. Another incident claim of an innocent human being. We see what you are doing, your wicked intentions, your objectives to incite another civil war, one where the military takes on the local police in order to prevent the midterm impeachment of the presidential seat as we take to streaming again, broadcasting our outrage to be met with pacification, controlled narratives of the media shared in a pre-implementation of excuses. It seems America went from whitewashing to blue wash indoctrination. Pen.
Come on now. Ooh, I love it.
Bring it
That's
home.
fire.
Wow,
Go
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
Wow.
As we take to streaming.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Thank you for that, bro. Thank you for that.
Thank you for receiving it. It was hard. I'm not really a news person. And I did my little shopping today, and when I came home, let me just turn on the news. I turn on the news and I get right to it. Like,
Mm.
they wasn't showing the video clips of the actual gun down at first, but they're showing it now.
Yeah.
It was on TikTok right before I came on.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I actually commend that mayor
Yeah.
for stepping forth and calling them out directly and telling them the self-defense claim was bullshit
Yeah.
and stating that I saw the video so that way they couldn't cover it up. Everything is AI now, so it's easy to manipulate the screen.
Mm-hmm.
But his quick address of this incident forced them to bring it forth sooner than I believe they would have.
Right.
So again, I commend the mayor of Minneapolis, Minnesota, for standing alongside of what's right.
Say that. Yes. Thank you for that piece. Both pieces
Yeah.
were heartfelt and educational. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
pen.
Thank you, love. Appreciate it. All
And we
right, we're
thank
gonna
Miss
move
Betty
forward.
for sharing
Yes,
that piece.
most definitely. And y'all send some love to Miss Betty for me. For yourself.
Absolutely.
I know how important she is to us.
Yeah.
Just never let her forget.
Yeah.
So as we move forward, again, this is going to be a beautiful year. It's going to be as beautiful as you make it. Live your life to the fullest. Don't let what's happening in society keep you from living in this time. This is an amazing time to be alive. So many people will never get to experience what you're experiencing now. Remember that and live for them, if not for you. All right. So let's move on. Y'all, please join me in opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next family member, the one and only Escape Artist.
Yay.
Let's
Okay. Okay.
go, poet.
Name.
Escape. Gotta get away.
Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Can you hear me all right? Because I have my headphones on. Sometimes they act funny.
Yes, we hear you.
Yes.
All right, good. I'm working on this one. Still, I did this I think last time maybe, but I'm still working on it. So here we go. Shrews have to eat every 2 to 3 hours to stay alive. This means they are constantly moving. They ask me why I have so many hobbies. To me, it sounds like, why are you always running? It's like they don't see the resemblance between me and Rumpelstiltskin, constantly spinning gold out of all the shit I'm given. The production of gold requires the hands to be in constant motion, spooling threads from the black sheep in my mind, where denial constantly tries to pull the wool over my eyes. The processing of thread requires you to shear the sheep, meaning stop following the crowd and face the mirror. The metabolic rate of these hands is immeasurable with the current numeric system, comparable to that of a shrew. If they weren't connected to these wrists, they'd be 100 bodies away before I could blink. And like a shrew, this constant need for sustenance drives their relentless manufacturing behavior. They say I'm a serial hobbyist. And this is where the mistake is made. I am always running. Most days I do it with a smile on my face. So good you think I like crafts when I'm just trying to escape. Depression loves an idle mind. So these hands stay on the grind. You see me make a dress, don't realize I'm avoiding stress. It's not a hobby, it's an escape route. I'm not a Renaissance woman. It's just hyperactive coping. This mind is always rummaging through space. Parkinson's disease keeps these hands twitching, itching, fingers always searching for a tool, a getaway vehicle, an empty space. It's not beautiful until I make it beautiful, until it is swooshed around the palm of my hands like a monarch in a cocoon, reborn artwork. It's a thankless job, always painting trauma into sunsets or making tragedy digestible. When I said I wanted to be an artist when I grow up, I imagined painting surrealism and illustrating funny cartoons, not writing about genocides and drawing clear pictures about corruption in the government. It's a painless job to keep eyes on humanity in a world that weaponizes empathy. These hands take the ugliest parts of this world and everything in it and spin it into gold. A shrew can starve to death within hours of no food. They are constantly in motion to escape death. And I get that. That's my first one.
I love that. You write
Thank
so
you.
beautifully and like it's just like effortless and you're telling such real stories, but you do it in a way that's almost like disarming because it is so gentle. But like if you really listen to what you're saying, like you be saying some like for real stuff. So I appreciate that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
like hyperactive coping.
Exactly. Like who says that?
Escape does.
Right? It's
Well,
just
Maybe she's,
amazing.
she's perusing thesauruses and whatnot. But Escape will pull it out in a minute.
yes, you sure
I'm
will.
here for it.
Actually, I have to thank M.A. Dennis for that because last time we met, we spoke about hands poems. So that was a hand poem. M.A. Thanks for that.
Oh, my pleasure.
That was awesome.
And here's my second one. If I had to make these current events digestible, I wouldn't sugarcoat it. I would make sure to omit any kind of fructose syrup propaganda that prevents you from having guts. I don't care how bad your stomach bubbles with something that doesn't sit right. Won't substitute the bitter truth for candy coated lies. I won't tell you the government is trying its best, but things are just too complicated. I will tell you the President of the United States and his appointed cronies are starving the poor population for political gain. Make you swallow it like a spoonful of sand. or a throat full of nails. I will refuse my tongue the will to say anything artificially sweetened by Florida's change of history. We don't all have dementia, just the government and the president. I won't speak about the illegal aliens invading our safe spaces. I will only speak of America dressing white supremacy into masked federal agents to terrorize anything darker than bland white chicken or just add water potatoes. I will not season this history with sofrito, sazon, or any ingredient outside of boiled hot dogs and overcooked hamburgers. I don't care how much your intestines beg your stomach to close the throat, how American pie tastes exactly like Nazi Germany, like expired milk and apple cider vinegar. Any way you mix it, it will always be putrid, rancid, rotten meat, and mold crawling on cheese. A fermented American dream trying to be Jim Jones Kool-Aid, to which I won't add sugar, spice, or anything nice. If I can't say they are killing children every day, I will say they love them. They love them so much. They want to marry them earlier. They want them to bear more children earlier, to serve the military and work earlier. They want childhood to be gentrified into a capitalistic state of pedophilia. And like any other hood, they want first dibs. When they say fuck them kids, they mean it. And I know this can all be hard to swallow without the propaganda, without something to whitewash it down. But I won't sugarcoat it. I want you to stomach the truth, exactly the way it is. Thanks.
Damn, girl. I can't stand you, I swear. Oh my
Me
God.
either. That was
That
so good.
was too good.
That was really good. Thank
Really.
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God.
Wow.
yeah.
Great, right?
Great, right?
Yes, yes, I agree. My God.
A throat full of
So
Thank
nails,
many
you.
lines.
Appreciate it.
really telling the story that you're not swallowing it.
I know, I knew, how phenomenal artist you were. I knew you had some stuff that you wanted to get off your chest because I was blessed to get that DM. You checked in and said, "Are we having Who Naked up in here this week?" So I know there's a lot of energy that you're carrying around, and I'm so grateful that you find freedom to express it here in this space. Um, if I can ask, can you reiterate this one line for me? Um,
Mhm.
I, I miss I missed it when I wrote it into the chat, but it says how much your stomach begs to close the throat. I know I said it wrong, so can you bring that back for me?
Yeah, let me check where it is. I don't care how much your intestines beg your stomach to close the throat.
Who thinks like that? Who thinks
Escape.
like that? Listen,
Escape does. Escape does. I'm telling you that. Oh my God. I think that's going to be my favorite.
yeah, that was fire.
That, mm.
Yeah,
Thank you guys. I did miss this space. I was itching for it. And also, I've been in Shaki's workshop. If you haven't been there, get there. I've been writing in her workshop. I've been having trouble writing lately, but we usually come up with some good stuff in her workshop. So hit her up.
that's what's up. Shout out to Shaki G. Thank you. Y'all, please give Escape Artists another round of applause.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's how you do it.
That, oh my
Yes.
God, that was fire. Yeah, and shout out to Shocky because I've been frequenting her workshops too. I owe her some homework.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Homework.
Escape.
That's
Thank
what's
you,
up.
everyone.
You are so welcome. Let's keep this energy moving forward. Y'all, please join me once more by opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next family member. Your brother, my brother, our brother, Mr. Artie Fox. Let's go, Artie.
Come on, Artie.
Oh,
Yay!
Party.
Let's go, poet.
hey, hey, oh, such a good greeting. I'm so lackluster. I'm sorry I don't have more energy. Well, I'm gonna try. Um, the first poem, I think I've shared it here before, but it's been through like some reconstruction, some New Year shit, some making it what it is. But it's called Dope though. Uh, when you walk through the garden, I fucking hate. Better watch your back. What if you're alone? I mean, beg your pardon. Walk the straight and narrow track. I mean, sometimes Step Pops was drunk, so walking the straight line, nah. But if you walk with Jesus, he will save your soul. You gotta keep the devil down in the hole. Like, how deep is that hole, though? Look at him, waiting for the sun to come up. A wild wave, the whole block was on fire. Listen, y'all, we had lines that would never expire, but stories that caused tears. We had hella Marlows and Avons way before I ever watched a show called The Wire. I can't cap though. It was shades of that show that's still in me and keeps my soul so uninspired or unfriendly. I mean, probably why I took out most of my hate and anger on the crackheads and the fiends. No respect or honor. I mean, playing crazy still babies, we got respect, but the karma. But besides the glass pipes, they never act hype. So it made me stand face. I mean, head waiting all day, like, I don't give a fuck about you while we vial up and get the stash right. And y'all don't got to believe any of these stories is true. I mean, and needless to say, every needle, it was needed. Me thinking on God, like how we greeted him. It was a war and trauma for them too. Why wouldn't it also be needed? Like, hey, back up. Then pills and vials fly in the air. Junkies not lining up. Every line get cut. Then I ran home, thinking every line get cut or cooked up. Me knowing that those needles they had to get filled up. I mean, kid me wondering why we could throw it up, and y'all get angry and stuck. Like you ain't want one. I mean, mean mugs and child neglect created little warriors. No captain, nobody ever seemed to give a fuck. But did I mention my mama was also kind of fucked up? Respectfully, I didn't care about any of those junkies jumping for joy. I prayed to God my mama was grounded and could never get up. How's she gonna make those recovering groups if she's still fighting for the same shit I sold? Fill up. Lord, there is a hole in my cup and a syringe that I promise is still stuck. To think, when we did make those meetings, she got those just for a day tags, hella times. Like mine. Do you give a fuck that we pay attention every time? Hey, y'all, I found out I was diabetic. I could choke myself. I mean, all that talk about selling junkies and all that joy. Now, I gotta poke myself. In countless minutes and seconds, I found myself lost, missing so many bits and pieces of myself. What the pieces left, y'all? I mean, pushing through every performance, though my whole heart seems to be growing enormous, seeing how much like my pops and my grandpops I am. What about the cool shit they was doing? I guess in some ways, my mom was right. You gonna be just like your pops and all the shit he was doing. But nah, God got me. I guess through most of the trauma. I mean, all my high sugar symptoms, they got treated. I guess kind of a karma for my mama. I mean, needless to say, I found out every needle, it was needed. That's my first piece. Let's see.
Come on, poet.
I just finished this poem. So yeah. I don't know what it's called yet. Maybe it's called I Did It. Maybe it's called It Was My Fault.
Get naked, Artie.
Either
Get
or.
naked, poet. That first piece was phenomenal, by the way.
Thanks, bro. First off, it was me. I'm responsible for all my own pain, even the extra things that seem a bit outdated. But I'm so tired, so this piece won't contain any overcomplicate. I mean, maybe some emotions, maybe some cries. Either way, it all needs to go. The pain I see, it's truly what I've created. Locked doors, made by my own hands. I mean, broken windows. I mean, from Vox, I can't seem not to throw. Shattered dreams I slept on, and fairy tales I still stole and hover over like I control them. Don't y'all see them? They look like drones. I mean, I try to tune out the flow, but no, I hear them. Even when I sit in my abyss alone, I also hear those made up stories that my family and folks told me that everybody seems to know. I mean, some added pain for me. Talking about be you. Good vibes, they gonna find you, bro. But falling so far, a few frequencies get a chance to go. Anywhere near me, I start to hate me. I start to fear me. Like it don't matter how much I talk, nobody can hear me. Asking myself, like, God, why you give me so much love and like to push, but the good vibes, nope. All they share is despair with me. I mean, compete instead of coming to eat with me. I mean, choosing to stand with their pain instead of a soft seat with me. I think, God, I think it's my actions. I mean, or over pushing people's purpose or overplaying my own pain in their stories. I think I pushed past the passion. I think I looked past the magic. I mean, I believe in it all, but I kind of forgot I had it. Some of the dopest folks came and they went faster than good weed around me. It vanished like open smoke, leaving alone with the ashes, old friendships and pain and hope to just cope. People looking down at old relationships, and I still at least smile and rope a dope. Like, nah. So yeah, I did it. It was actually me. Enough convos with God and myself, lots of money and time, chasing things I couldn't actually see, trying so hard to buy some joy, and it was actually free. That's my piece. Thank you.
Okay, now.
What a way to end that.
Heard that. That was a power ending right there.
Right.
Come on now.
All right, Artie.
Good work, brother. It's good to see you, man. You know,
Much love, much love.
you getting that work out there in your city too, man. One of these days I'm gonna pop in on you.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Definitely pop in, but it's always love. It's always love and light here, so I'm always pop up when I can, bro.
Most definitely. Y'all show some love for Artie Fox one more time, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go,
Artie!
Artie.
Go, Artie.
That's what's up. And while y'all loving on Artie, keep y'all hearts and mics open as we welcome our next family member, Mr. Sir Lawrence.
Let's go!
Come on, Sir Lawrence.
Lawrence!
Let's go, Lord.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm trying to cue the mic. Okay. Am I loud enough?
Oh yeah, you good.
All right. Well, this first piece is called The Spread. It was your aggressive passion surrounded with pears. reminding me you did call them thunder thighs as they spoke. The current released from your hips found this lightning rod. Energy passed between 2 points as the rains came. Sir Lawrence.
Okay, now short and sweet to the point.
Hey.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Great Beard Nation.
Hey. This next piece is the fourth dimension. Inasmuch as my thoughts forming into words, spilling from my mind onto this page, knowing that our neocortex allows the ability to have feelings about our feelings. The density of what I feel can only be truly encompassed when words become three-dimensional. Because taking what my mind has wrapped around and converting it to a flat line is almost like reducing the feeling derived from the thought that created it. When I look at you, I can see you three-dimensionally. But in my mind, I can see you in ways that I can only see through my mind's eye, which is the fourth dimension, where time and space take place through describing a visual experience with you while being with you. The intensity so strong it transports what I see in my mind into the fourth dimension. Like holding you and telling you how it feels as our bodies fuse as one. Like kissing you, and the feeling of weak knees is just weightlessness. Like when our passion runs deep while describing the feeling of climbing all the way inside you, or in the midst of total ecstasy, together being teleported into the fourth dimension. Sir Lawrence.
Now,
Well,
see,
damn.
at the end, I feel like we was talking about something different than what I thought we was talking about at the beginning.
Listen, it's a journey, damn it. Listen.
What fourth dimension are we really in? Okay, I see you.
There it is. There it is. Smorgasbord.
I got it. I caught it.
Way to pin, my brother. Way to pin.
Right on, right on.
Already. That's what's up. Y'all pour into Sir Lawrence one more time, if you will.
Let's
All right,
go.
I heard that. I heard it.
All right, this list been kind of crazy because it's kind of, I'm calling it the way I see it, but it's just the way the energy is gonna flow. So I'm just gonna let the night do what it do. Uh, that being said, y'all please join me for opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next family member, the one and only M.A. Dennis. Let's go, brother.
Go MA.
Let's
What's up?
go. Woo woo.
I think I'll start first with doing a duet with my lady. It's a remix of one of her poems from her forthcoming book.
Okay,
Come
can you
on
hear
now.
me?
Hold
Yes.
on, hold on. We got to get y'all paired up on the screen. Give us a second.
Well, I
Okay.
was gonna ask them, are they, because all I can do with their backgrounds is pen. Let's see.
Oh, unless y'all bring your face on the screen, she can't bring you both
I,
up.
I
It'll be
got
And
it.
I look a hot mess right now, so I
Okay,
cannot.
well, you all are both, you all are both penned, so.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
well,
Make
get
love.
naked, poet.
Okay. Make love to my mind. Caress me with conjunction and consideration. Calm my concerns and contractions.
Come out of your constrictions. Show enough. Let's converse. Bite the pillow talk. Cerebral copulation. Coitus with no interruptus.
Massage my brain matter in memorandum. Manipulate my mental metaphorically.
Metaphorically, in the meter of mouth to mouth, positioned like missionaries making joyful noises.
Tease me with tangled tongue twisters and tankers.
30 for 30 topics, titles, and titillation, 20,000 thrusts, a torrential outpouring.
Delve deep, delivering me from my defining distress.
Make me cry out, God Amsterdam, Hoover Dam, Jean-Claude Van Damme, damn.
Penetrate me with participles, poetic purpose, and prose. Fill me phonetically with phallic frequency.
Pen me a paragraph of passion. Pop that POEM all in my face. Pantone laced panties, dropping bars, busting that prose wide open.
Stroke me in stimulating superlatives. Serenade me with soliloquies.
Soft, supple sonnets, sensuous stinas.
Read me, rhythmically releasing me to relaxation.
I am ruminating on how to rewind the rejoicing and replay these words.
Sending sentences, seducing me to sensually satiated sleep.
Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sweetheart, life without you is like sleep apnea without a CPAP machine.
Come
Oh,
on. Y'all better do a poem together.
The Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, I had to say.
What? Yeah,
thank you.
that was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect from this piece, so that was super dope. And the way that y'all use terminology to express the passion was just brilliant, brilliantly penned. Great job, poets.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
listening. So for my second piece, before I go into the second piece, that piece was that was the remix, but the original is wordplay, and look out for that when uh Erica's book comes out this year.
Yes, congratulations. I can't wait.
I can't wait either, and thank you.
So
It's the long awaited.
this is new shit. This is new shit.
Get
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 naked.
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 This piece is called Self Defecating. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant self deprecating. Poets need to stop shitting on themselves. Self defecating. You can praise another poet without putting yourself down. I rebuke that spirit, self-defecating. Oh, I meant self-deprecating. Poet, stop shitting on yourself. We are all given gifts. Stop getting wrapped up in the abilities of others. Stop putting yourself down to big up someone else. There's no need for self-defecating. I'm sorry, I meant self-deprecating. Stop shitting on yourself when instead you can talk your shit. Don't you dare censor yourself, bemoaning a lack of bars. That's bullshit. Some people are so caught up in bars, they can't even see how to get free. Break this insidious habit, self-defecating. I'm sorry, I meant self-deprecating. Continually shitting on yourself. You can praise someone else's ink without putting your pen down. I can't stand you. I can't stand you failing to understand how dope you are. It irks my nerves, grieves my spirit, agitates my soul when you sing the praises of others but mute your own voice. It's a sad song that's tired and out of tune. Comparison is the thief of joy. Can you give a poet their flowers without trampling over yours? Stop shitting on yourself. Stop shitting on yourself. Stop self-defecating. I'm sorry. I meant stop self-deprecating.
Why are you putting my business out there? Now I'm just playing. Anyway, that was dope. That was.
No, Erica, I just I feel personally attacked because we were talking about this at the restaurant, you and I. I was like, did he write this for us? Like, what the heck? I feel
Yeah.
personally
I,
attacked.
I already know he's giving me a public spanking. I already know.
A hit poet will holler.
Yeah. Did you put "I Can't Stand You" in your poem?
I heard that
That's when I
too.
knew he
Listen,
was beating me in front of y'all.
I'm just a
Oh, I
messenger.
didn't even catch
I'm just
that.
saying.
I'm just a
I'm
messenger.
just
Wow.
saying.
Save me, save me. He's abusing
Wow.
me. Help.
Lord,
Yeah, that was. Yeah, don't mute yourself.
so many bars in there, bro.
Many
That
don't.
was so fire. That was
Yeah.
so fire.
Yes,
And it
love
was
it.
necessary because we need that encouragement. You know, a lot of times you hear poets say they don't, I can't come behind this one, or I'm
Oh, yeah.
glad I went before this person went. You know, nobody can be a better you than you.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Love everything you did with that, bro. Thank you for that.
Jesse, I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend, and I absolutely support this behavior.
I love that. Well, y'all show some love for Emmy Dennis one more time.
Let's go.
All right.
Yes.
Doing me.
Go, yes.
It's just been a beautiful way to open up 2026. I'm so glad y'all here and sharing in this space tonight. It's been phenomenal. But as we go, y'all continue to open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome his other half, one and only Brooklyn in the house. Miss Erica Floyd.
Where Brooklyn
Let's
at? Where
go.
Brooklyn
Let's
at?
go. Let's
Come
go.
on, baby.
Let's
Brooklyn.
Come on.
Right.
go.
I think this is new to the room.
Get naked.
Get naked.
I
Get
lay
Get
naked.
naked.
I lay here pondering how to make sense of things that are supposed to improve the quality of life, yet appear to aid in the deterioration of it. Or at least, that's one perspective. Let's speak on eyewear. I was told I needed them since childhood, an accessory purposed to improve my vision. Yet as I age, my eyes require a stronger prescription. In my estimation, wearing them made my vision worse by knowing good and evil, like in the Garden of Eden. As I gained more time, a higher strength was needed. In essence, to much is given, much is required. Momentum on the calendar dictates wisdom must be earned, but by a price. Perhaps the weaker prescription isn't equipped to handle the enemy that is soon to come. Maybe a stronger dose is purposed because the nemesis we're doomed to encounter is locked and loaded in their determination to weaken us. Maybe that is why, in the beginning, we're not required anything more than to believe in Christ and trust Him, to keep God's statutes and maintain that relationship, to pray without ceasing. But as we put away childish things, there is more required of us. We are to study to show ourselves approved. So single vision no longer will serve us well. Bi and trifocal focus will be necessary to properly discern the Trinity, as well as the principalities and powers in high places. Because the parables we are sure to encounter are coming and will require peripheral awareness through the tunnel of life's obstacles. Home.
Yes. I'm here for it.
Yes.
All right. That's what I'm
All
Yes.
talking
Oh my
about.
right.
God, that was amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
great
Thank
topic
you.
to speak
Yes.
on too, because I think there's been a lot of manipulation through that, and a lot of undevelopment within those decisions um of our early stages of life as well. But don't let me hold you. Keep going, poet. Keep going.
I'm sorry, I was trying to unmute myself. Since I read One Piece with him, I figured that that would be it. Um, since I already read one, that means I read
No,
two.
that was my piece.
Yeah,
That
it
that
doesn't have to
counted as
be.
my
Yeah,
piece.
come on with it. We here for you.
Don't mute yourself. You said it right the first time. You're trying to unmute yourself.
Let
So
me see.
carry on.
Hey, we ready. We ready. Come on.
I'm
Come
trying to
on.
see if there's anything else I can find
I
real
can't
quick because I
sing it in
wasn't prepared.
Gifted voice. Come on, come on, come on.
Can y'all hear me? Because I just picked one at random that I
Yeah,
read before.
We
I can
got
hear
you,
you.
babe. We got you. We hear you.
Come on.
Come on in the house.
The house.
I actually wrote this up, well, no, almost 2 years ago tomorrow.
Oh,
This is called Acapella Please.
Mm.
yes.
Often I reflect on things I would like to forget, but at times I felt it necessary to put myself in my child's place.
Mm.
I'm sure she's attempted to dismiss certain memories and bury them in an abyss of imaginary nightmares. But the reality is that it wasn't a figment of her imagination. Perhaps in her temporary journey through musicianship was a way of escape, unbeknownst to her. In her choice to explore, she was searching for notes to tune out that score of her mother struggling for breath, choking, imploring her for help.
Mm.
She wasn't to be privy to that chorus. It was a spirit, I believe, that led her within an earshot, placing her in that spot, 5 feet from tragedy. She couldn't drown it out. It didn't come close to the hymns that her mother sang in church. No four-part harmony, no organ accompaniment, no pastor, No ushers or congregation to welcome this setting. The atmosphere wasn't ideal for worship, but for horror. Just the drumming of a heartbeat and vocal cords carried across with limited breath in a cappella pleas. To be pardoned from hands that did more than strum the pain of its prey. A soloist cry in agony, an uninvited melody, which may potentially be the root cause for the attacks of her anxiety. How I wish I could help her heal. In her short lifespan, she's had much to deal with. How I wish I could deal her another hand, but as her mother, all I'm equipped with is prayer and hopes that she understands that we really don't have control of anything, that our life is in God's hands. Poem.
You better come on,
You
poet.
better do a
I'm
poem.
so glad you read
Yes.
that. That needed to be
Yes.
heard.
Yes.
Come on with.
That
And
was
Thank you.
that opening line, that's such a line. Like you could stop right there, and I could just ruminate on that line there. That is such a. I mean, some I know almost everyone can relate to that. You know, you reflect on the things that you try to forget.
Yes.
It's an amazing opening line.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm appreciating the connections in these poems tonight. Poetry is always bigger than the poet. We are the instrument
Mm-hmm.
that are being used to project the message, to play God's music. So I appreciate what's coming out of you all. Your shares are brilliant
I do
and
too.
phenomenal
Thank you.
and on time. Y'all show Erica Floyd some more love, please.
Hey.
Let's go.
Let's
I
Let's
can't
go.
stand
go.
you.
Brooklyn.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
Amazing work
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, you made Brooklyn proud.
Hey.
That
It's
part.
poet.
Thank you.
Poetry.
That's what's up. Man, let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all keep your hearts and mics open as we welcome our next family member, the one and only Jesse Marie. Let's go.
Let's
Jesse,
Come on.
go.
Jesse.
That's my
Jesse's
Come
friend.
girl.
on,
Do
come
do
on.
do do.
You made it back safe from those TikTok
Let's go,
streets.
Jess.
Welcome back. You made it back safe.
Right. Say it again, Lady K. Say
Y'all.
it again.
That's my friend.
Hey
Hey.
y'all. I admittingly have a pretty gnarly cold right now, so I am a little bit congested. So bear with me. You can totally hear it in my voice, but I do have like a poem that I've been working on and spent a lot of time in therapy this week processing. So I probably won't read this anywhere else, but I want to read it for you guys. And it's a part 1 and part 2, so it'll be my 2 pieces, but I don't want to take a break between the 2. I'm just going to read them straight through.
Get naked.
Stay with your breath. Nothing else is required. After interpretation. The room knew before I did. Rooms like that always do. Small, painted, calm. That church basement blue meant to quiet panic, meant to feel merciful. Blue like sky without distance. Blue like trust without exit. Carpet dark with old prayers, knees sweat. Decades of people taught to call pressure love. Airtight like a lung trained to hold its breath for God. Oil poured careful, not generous, not loving, just enough to mark who's authorized and who's about to be corrected. They gathered close, elders, charismatic, smiling with the confidence of women who believed heaven's backs their volume. Smiling with the confidence of women who believed heaven backs their volume. They circled me like my body was already failing, like this was a bedside scene and I was dying of myself. Hands hovering, hands landing, hands too close to my ears. They shouted prayers into my skull like the gay might flee if startled enough, if hard enough, like my life depended on leaving my body, and urgency dressed as care, panic dressed as love, and I came in believing. Belief fresh, still warm, like a jacket handed to you before they explain the storm and your fault. Belief taught early, before footnotes, before Greek verbs, before my body learned it was about to be managed. Belief taught me stillness, how to sit right, how to read the room, how to keep my face calm while meaning got decided over me like zoning laws. Then the rhythm hit. Don't call it music, don't lie. The cadence, snap, clap, snap. Hands breaking air right by my ears. It was too close and too sharp, off beat on purpose so my nervous system couldn't settle long enough to object. And sound as leverage, sound as crowbar, sound meant to pry spirit out of the body like copper wire. And they called it worship, the way cities call displacement revitalization after the rent's already doubled. And language came pre-approved, factory sealed, same verse. Same shortcut theology run on a loop till nuance starved. Again and again and again. They weren't talking to me, they were circling, layering sound on sound and sound, building a perimeter around my very breathing. Heaven showed up, like a courtroom with bad lighting. My body entered into evidence, breath regulated, desire flagged, joy treated like a threat to public order. They called it deliverance. What it taught was how to ghost yourself without leaving the building, how to evacuate politely while everyone applauds. Doctrine stacked up on my shoulders, fear lodged in my jaw, and I learned the architecture of authority, where scripture narrows, where metaphor hardens into policy, where care turns conditional without changing its smile. I learned how volume outranks truth, how tone gets mistaken for spirit, how harm gets baptized by cadence and comes out looking ordained. So I learned your language, not to be saved, but to survive. I consumed it, spoke it, learned it, got ordained by it, prayed it back to them in the accent they trusted, thinking if I became fluent enough, I might see God in them. And then, quiet. Not the stunned kind, the true kind, the kind where the shouting drops and something older moves in. Not command, not correction, not fear. Love. Not metaphor, not doctrine, not managed. Love that didn't flinch at my body, love that didn't need me smaller, love that had been speaking the whole time. Under the noise, under the terror, inside my breath when no one was shouting. See, I didn't leave God. I just left the room. Nothing holy requires terror, nothing divine gains power by splintering a body, and nothing sacred asks flesh to become unsafe to earn redemption. What happens in those rooms is not mystery, it's method. Fear drilled through repetition, erasure sold as obedience, violence laundered through religious vocabulary, and the body remembers. In muscle, in insomnia, in breath that locks when joy tries to enter, in the years it takes to feel real again in your own skin. And here's the truth, steady now, spoken clean, spoken in the only tongue that never lied to me. Nothing holy requires my disappearance. Nothing divine needs my fear to stay intact. And if your God shrinks when I stand all the way up in myself, that God is small, local, permitted, and policed, not cosmic. My queerness wasn't the rupture, your certainty was, and your need to control your panic around a body that wouldn't stay zoned. And this is the line you tried to erase. No amount of sound turns harm into mercy, no volume makes violence sacred, and we're still here. Still breathing, still glowing, not despite our bodies, but because we've never left them. Take your hands off of us. Take your doctrine out of our nerves and stop calling disappearance a miracle. This is what remains. Not belief. Belief was provisional, issued, revoked, and revised. What remains is holiness without permits. Not spectacle, not submission, not transcendence that skips town on the body. Holiness as coherence, as alignment, as standing on your own 2 feet and realizing the ground holds. They called it demonic because it wouldn't stay governed. They mistook holiness for compliance, but what remains was consecrated before doctrine learned how to police desire. See, before ritual got sharpened, before God turned into enforcement, what remains is breath that expands without authorization, a pulse that keeps its own tempo, a body done asking to be interpreted. That's not possession, that's indwelling, no middleman, that's the sacred when the gatekeepers go home. This holiness doesn't argue, doesn't perform, doesn't clap on cue, it stabilizes, and it teaches the nervous system how to rest inside wonder. It teaches the body that love doesn't correct, it recognizes, and what remains is actually integrity. Bone and breath in agreement, desire and dignity finally riding together. See, queerness not as protest, but as accuracy. A cosmic as hell alignment between who I am and how the universe moves through Oakland air and Santa Cruz fog and concrete salt, sirens and stars. See, this isn't triumph, it's just return. To a light that doesn't interrogate, to a love that doesn't manage outcomes, to a holiness wide enough to hold complexity without fear. So call it spirit and call it truth, call it cosmos minding its own business and getting it right. It doesn't clap, it doesn't command, it just holds. And I'm held. Poem.
I can't stand you either.
That's my friend.
I know that's your friend. I know that's your friend, honey.
Oh my God.
I love
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, that,
Well,
Her writing is just ridiculous.
ridiculous. It is. It is. It really is. Oh, just brilliant.
effortless.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad that you were able to get that out. I know what it
Yes.
means, so
Right.
I'm proud of you, my friend.
Thank you for conjuring the strength to be here with us
Yes.
tonight. Wish you
Yeah, it feels
well.
good to be here.
Wish all the illness away from you, just pure wellness from this day forth. Um, yeah, but thank you for that message. It was super dope, and it was a great journey to travel. When you took it to the courtroom, you fucked me up. Like I kind of choked up on my words. I was trying to capture it, but I think Gifted got some of it between her and Erica. But yeah, that whole segment was crazy. But
The
again, your work
Kool-Aid
is
been
always
getting to
dope.
me lately. The Kool-Aid in the atmosphere is on my nerves, so I needed to like process some of it. So that's the way I did it this week.
I'm glad you
We are
got free
glad you
here.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
Thank you
definitely.
guys. I've
Yeah, so
missed you. It's good to be back.
I miss you so much. You gotta know it. You know I miss you, sis. Yeah,
This is the best medicine, by the way. I have to admit, it feels good to be here.
Yes.
yeah, release.
Absolutely.
It's nothing like that freedom of releasing.
Absolutely.
Poetry allows you to shout. I don't think we shout enough. We sometimes forget that everything vibrates, and we forget the importance of being loud. Sometimes you
Yes.
gotta literally be loud. You know, so
Get loud,
I
baby.
think the office of poet, like we hold stuff a lot, but we're often trying to like recoil how much room we take up, and I think it's important to take up space, like in our fullest capacity
Amen.
sometimes, and not
Yeah.
lessen our voices. And all my friends, I'm often hearing how much like we don't know how to take up like our full voice, our full chest voice, and I too struggle like doing that. But you guys like encourage me to do that, and I'm so appreciative that you guys do. So thank you. I love you guys.
yeah,
She
we
be
Love
writing a poem.
you.
She be freestyling that she's thanking us. You hear her?
love.
You know,
It's
I'm
just
sick as fuck
natural.
right now. I'm high on cold medicine.
Well, we're glad to have you in the cold medicine.
Yeah, say that, baby. Say that.
Ja wasn't lying when he said this flu was something to be trifling with. This cold and flu is like assaulting as hell. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had it last month.
Ooh, it's a beast. That definitely sat me down for a couple days. But if I had to ask God why, because I probably needed to sit my ass down for a couple days.
that part.
So
That,
I'm
that
okay
part.
with the rest.
Yeah. Well,
All
thank
right.
you again. Y'all show some love one more time for Jessie Marie.
Woo!
I
To
can't
say,
stand her.
I
Thanks for
don't
being
know.
here, Kelly.
Did you write that while you had the flu?
Yeah, I actually wrote that yesterday and today.
Oh, see now you like Michael Jordan. You dropped a double nickel, so I don't know what to say. Catch
She don't
22.
know how to retire. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, she
yeah.
like
Well,
Jordan, all right. She
What
don't know how to
happens
retire.
is I'll look at the news and I see the cult in the news, and then I have to go and process the cult in my private life, and then I got to write a poem about it in order to deal with it. Like Wit sees the news, and then I'm bothered, and then I got to put it somewhere. So now I got to write a poem. You know,
Right.
that's what happens.
I'm telling you, it will do it to you every time. Like, I swear, I don't know when the last time I watched the news in 2025. As soon as I turned it on in 2026, my pen went to work. I said, look at these bastards, you know. But yeah, not to make this about me. Thank you so much. Good night, Kelly. Definitely appreciate you popping in. Is that Kelly saying good night
I'm
to her?
back, y'all.
Good night.
Good night. You
Hey,
leaving us
Brandy,
good,
welcome
Brandy?
back.
Are you welcome? No, Brandy been here for a minute. Are you saying good night, Brandy?
But Brandy was saying
I'm
she's
not
back.
saying I'm back.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
saying you
say
back?
I'm going to
Oh,
bed.
girl, I don't see you back.
Yeah.
You've been back for two poets already. I don't see you on here. I'm
I'm
just fucking
listening to
fun.
poems and looking at resumes. I'm trying to hire people, child. I'm here though. I'm
Now
here.
All
that
right.
is when you do your first poem, Brandy. That's the title of it. Listening to
What?
poems and looking at resumes.
I love it. I love it.
Listen, if my resume gets
I'm
me
gonna
to
have you
Dubai,
or Erica be my ghostwriter.
I'm trying to get a job. And you talking about you looking at resumes, but you too far
listen,
away to hire me. So
Yeah, she's too
No,
far away.
I'm not. The jobs are remote, Erica.
uh,
you better put a
okay.
resume in. I'll give me say if my resume get me to Dubai, where do I send it?
Yeah.
Don't look like that, baby. I'll come back for you. Take you with me. You know.
Not I'll come back for you, child.
Yeah,
Lord have
you know.
mercy.
Well, I gotta go make sure it's safe. I can't just take my baby to something I don't know what's out there. I gotta make sure that
Ain't
everything.
nothing unsafe about the UAE.
I gotta make
Thank you.
sure that I ain't taking my baby to imminent danger. So I'm
Thank
going to
you.
go snipe it out. It's a man's duty to walk in the house and make sure it's safe before he invite his lady inside.
That's true.
The
So
food
Very
is
true. Thank
probably
you.
healthier over there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It is.
True.
I wouldn't doubt it not
Healthier
one bit.
everywhere.
You know.
Right.
It is. Well, my email is in the chat, Erica, if you want to send your
Hey,
resume over.
Mel.
And Dennis, M.A. Dennis, I cannot write a poem. I'm not a poet. I can't do it.
Well, you already did it. You already you said the title, so we're gonna work it out.
Everything in life is poetry, so it's just about addressing it. You are a poet, even if
It's
you
in
don't
her.
know
It's coming out one day. She'll be here. She'll be there. She's been in too many rooms.
it. She be in all the rooms.
Brandy, I said the same thing. I said I would never, ever, ever go live. Ever.
I'm not doing it, Erica.
You know what? I don't want to just. I just gonna say this, Brandon. This is all I'm gonna ask you to do. Just make a list of what makes a good resume.
Oh, Lord.
That's all I need you to do. Can you do that?
Oh, I need that myself. Yes. You would be helping me.
Make me a list of the
Oh,
things that are things that make a good resume. That's all I need.
all right.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh man, the encouragement is so special. I love
I
it.
love it.
Continue to pour into each other. This is so important in this life. With that being said, let's show some love one last time for Jessie Marie.
Jessie Marie.
Jesse,
my friend.
Jesse.
I can't stand Jesse.
Woohoo.
Yes, and keep those gateways open, your heart and your mic, as we welcome our next family member, Lady K.
Lady
Lady
K. Lady
K.
Come
K.
on now,
Woo!
Special K.
Okay, so M.A. Dennis, I did the prompt while we've been on here. So
You showing
literally,
off like that?
I
Oh,
can't stand her. Oh my God.
oh.
Now I got to say this. All right, continue.
Not while
okay.
we've been on here. Like, really? That's how you giving it up? 2026?
I really like that prompt. Okay, so it's called Delayed Soundtrack. My life didn't come with the soundtrack on time. No opening credits, no cue telling me now is when you arrive. Everyone else seemed to move in rhythm, walking into rooms like their theme song already knew their name. Me, I kept waiting for the beat to drop, for some external voice to say, yeah, that's it, that's you. But silence kept showing up instead. Long stretches of it, not the peaceful kind, the kind that hums with self doubt, that asks you who you are when no one is clapping. I was raised in borrowed sounds, church music I was told to inherit, love songs written for women who didn't look like me, rules that said volume was dangerous on a body already deemed too much. I learned early how to lip sync survival, how to perform gratitude without believing the lyrics, how to stay on tempo even when the song wasn't written for me. The delay wasn't accidental, it was conditioning. See, Black girls like me don't get handed soundtracks. We get assigned roles: be agreeable, be digestible, be quiet until invited, be loud only when it entertains. So my sound fractured, split into parts: one version for work, one for family, one for love that required me to lower my octave so it wouldn't feel threatened. I mistook adaptation for identity. There were years where my soundtrack was just static, the noise of just surviving in places that didn't see me, relationships that loved my silence more than my truth, mirrors asking me why I was still waiting for someone else to press play. I tried on genres like borrowed jackets, faith when I was furious, confidence before I felt safe, softness when I needed armor, nothing fit. But I kept walking because the thing about a delayed soundtrack is you start listening harder. You notice the background noise, the bass line of generational survival and intentional curse breaking, the offbeat rhythm of a woman learning she doesn't have to rush her becoming. Poetry didn't arrive like music, it arrived like permission, a space where my breath mattered, where silence was intentional, where I could say, this is messy, this is unfinished, but it's still mine. I realized my sound was never missing. It was buried under expectations that weren't authored by me. Now, my soundtrack is layered, uneven on purpose. Some days it's gospel sung through gritted teeth. Some days it's hip hop confidence that feels like borrowed courage, finally turning into my own. Some days it's just breath, no melody, no metaphor, just proof I'm still here. And maybe that's the point. My soundtrack didn't arrive late. It arrived when I was finally ready to stop asking permission to hear my own rhythm. This isn't a polished anthem. It's a work in progress. A woman still tuning her voice, still choosing her volume, still deciding what she sounds like when she's no longer trying to fit the song. My life has a soundtrack now. There are no skips or missed beats of life. It's not background music. It's not for consumption. It's a declaration, and it's still playing.
God, I don't like you.
You did that. That's
That's
impressive.
it was for her to write all of that while we're in here.
And
It's ridiculous.
that's
And to be able to pay attention to us is
Yeah.
crazy.
She told me before she even got here tonight that she wasn't gonna write no poems, and then she writes that whole ass
She
poem.
teach me how to write.
No, I said I didn't know what I was gonna do,
Look at you
friend.
shining out your whole face.
Yeah, you had so many great lines. I'm looking forward to the replay because just so I can hear that again. So many great
Can
lines.
you just
I already
teach me how to
as
write?
I was doing it, I feel like I want to go a couple of different places, so it may change a little bit. But thank you for that prompt. I really enjoyed that.
I need to hear
It was
Dennis.
good, like the curve.
I
So
Thank
need.
you.
So
Oh,
she
go ahead.
gets a couple of gold stars for doing that right away.
Yeah.
She didn't wait till next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if I forget if I wait, so
Yeah,
I gotta do it when I'm
she
thinking
did her
about it.
homework in 8th period. That's what she was. She wanted to do her homework in 8th period.
I
I
guess
need
it
to
was
hear
study
Dennis'
hall.
piece again. I need to hear Dennis' piece again because that piece was so fire. I now want to retire my soundtrack.
Oh my goodness.
That was fire. That was fire.
Thank you. And this one,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
This piece I wrote, I think last week or maybe, I don't know, time is starting to fade, but I think I wrote this last week. Yeah, New Year's Eve. Oh, excuse me. This one is called My Sorcery is Perception. Anyone who knows me knows my love for fashion runs neck and neck with my love for poetry. And that shouldn't surprise you. Both are alchemy. Both ask me to take perception and turn it into power. The same endorphins of fly, fit releases in my chest are stirred by a perfectly weighted line, a metaphor tailored to land exactly where it's needed because I learned early that presentation is never neutral, that bodies like mine enter rooms already annotated. See, I decided long ago to weave magic into my body as deliberately as I do my words. Flowing kimonos, trench coats that move before I do, fabric that announces presence before my name is spoken. Shirts chosen not just to cover me, but to speak for me before I ever open my mouth. Because as a plus size Black woman, silence is never empty. It's already crowded with assumptions. They call my body loud, even when I'm still. Call it indulgent, undisciplined, too much before I've taken up any space at all. They say confidence like it's a crime. Mistake my certainty for aggression, my softness for permission, my curves become commodity by convenience. My Blackness becomes volume, my existence becomes a debate before I've even made a sound. So, no, I don't just get dressed, I curate. I study the room before the room studies me. I choose silhouettes that disrupt your shortcuts, textures that slow your judgment. I let my clothes interrupt the narrative, quiet the noise of what you've heard, what you've been taught to expect from someone who looks like me, because I know how history watches us, how it waits to reduce Black women to archetypes, the mammy, the Jezebel, the loud one, the grateful one, the strong one who doesn't need gentleness. So I dress like intention, like discernment, like a woman aware that survival sometimes looks like strategy, ethereal on purpose, regal by design, because I refuse to arrive as a stereotype's confirmation. I want my image to say wait before my words ever say listen. I want the fabric to disarm you, not to make you comfortable, but to make you curious. I want the silhouette to reset the room, to remind you before stereotype gets comfortable that complexity has already entered. This isn't vanity. This is translation. This is me deciding what speaks first in a world that's already decided what it thinks it knows about me. I dress the way I write, layered, intentional, unapologetic. So when I finally speak, the room is already prepared to hear me as I am, not as you imagine, not as history suggested, not as your bias prefers. My body, my body is not the introduction, it's the prologue. And I refuse to let the world decide how my story should sound. That's that piece.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Strange,
ma'am.
strange.
That was good.
Thank you.
Hercules,
right.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Thank you.
We need to put I dress the way I write or I write
Yes,
the way I dress on a t-shirt.
yes.
Quickly,
No, this
ASAP.
Lady K, that poem
Yes.
was, yeah, that was solid. That was solid through and through.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
liked it. I liked it. You can just go
Thank
ahead and
you.
teach me how to write.
Let me tell you something.
I usually just write whatever's on your heart. And that's exactly what you need to say.
Yeah, that was, man.
I don't have
She be
anything.
saying that she ain't got no glitter dust, but she be lying. She got hella glitter dust. Look, listen.
Don't get me
That
started.
poem is sharp. As Shocky G would say, that it's coffin sharp.
Thank you.
Casket
Thank
It's
sharp.
you.
good.
Casket sharp.
I have a couple of pieces that talk about, my fashion and poetry,
Mhm.
just because I think as a plus size person, I don't think I originally did it intentionally, but I definitely have made it a part of my brand as a plus size woman to show up and show out, so to speak, because I just get tired of all the noise.
Okay, girl.
Gotta keep pinning. Your pen is heavy.
Thank
Really heavy.
you.
Yes. Great work, love. Y'all show some love for Lady K one more time.
Thank you.
All right, Lady K.
Love it.
I
Woo!
hope y'all been
She
in the
already
chat.
know I can't stand her right now. She already know.
And visit the chat. I haven't said it earlier, but it's been a lot that's been thrown in the chat since early. So I hope you all been getting your homage, your love that's been shared in there as well. We got two more poets, so y'all bear with me. Appreciate y'all staying for the length of the show. It's been a beautiful ride. It's been a beautiful start to 2026, and I'm glad to be doing it with you all. With that being said,
Yay.
please, please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next family member, my food dog, y'all brother, Mr. Nemo. Soon.
Nemo. Come on, Nemo.
Hey,
Come on,
Hey,
Nemo.
Nemo.
everybody.
Come on.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
We
New
made it.
Year.
Yes.
We did. We
Come on,
made
Nemo.
it.
2025 was the test. It was
Now,
Oh my
definitely a
God.
test.
now, Brandy, this is a man with an impressive resume here.
All
I
right. I'm going to
know.
try
And you think
something
I'm
new.
about to start writing?
All right. Let's see. Wits, can I share my screen?
Yes, you barking up the wrong tree, but yes, I think Gifted can help you with
Gifted,
that.
can you let me share my screen?
I did. Or when you,
Okay.
I got you. Yes.
All right. Okay, it's circling. All right. Can you hear that?
This one is called Fuck Healing.
Yes, we can hear it, fool.
All right, here we go.
Sunlight beams through the window and collects on the floor. Walter has positioned himself right in the middle where the warmth is pooling. He's chewing on his toy. I've grown so tired of writing my pain, speaking my sorrow, showing the world my hurt. My therapist says it makes sense I feel these difficult things given the life I've lived, but that's not enough for me. I have a notebook now, a chronicle of my attempts to configure the words in perfect order. Like these poems are somehow spells to make the healing happen. Can they end these episodes of crying in the kitchen? Make it possible to push through this unholy indecision and eat lunch? Will they help me muster the will to get in the shower? Endless daily routines grind me down, but I dare not complain lest the universe overhear and grant me the peace of nevermore. I used to have a drawer full of obsolete power cords. Now it's filled with art supplies I haven't touched in years. Is there a place where discarded things go to be useful again? I'm scribbling these thoughts, furiously typing with my thumbs. I don't want to lose the thread of this poem. Writing gives the demons something to scrutinize that isn't me. I'm trying to keep hope in my words when feeling it still scares me. Don't leave me here, muttering these incantations to myself, sitting in this drawer, tangled and useless.
And then
That,
excuse the hell out of
Wow.
me.
that right there. I love
That
that.
beat was
Yes.
fire.
That was
Okay.
a great
And you
surprise.
ended it perfectly with the music. You know what? I'm gonna go back on mute. You got the floor. Go ahead. Do what you do.
thank you. I'm going to play one more.
Okay.
A friend of mine, a local friend of mine, Shoni Lamar, an amazing producer, recorded me doing these poems and then put some music behind them. So here's the other one.
What would you ask the dead? The ball cap turned to its side looks a little like how Jaw wears his caps. The cap itself is more what Jim wears, though I haven't seen that color on his head. Jim would never smoke a cigar. I haven't smoked in years. The valet is enjoying a cigarette in between helping old folks into wheelchairs. The parking spaces here are large enough for my car. I'm trying to remember what the doctor told me about the procedure that made my memory all fucked up. He told me why the whole thing went sideways, and he was actually apologetic, but I can't remember what he said. I haven't seen him since that day. That would have been a few weeks after the procedure that fucked up my memory. I don't know what year that was. Someone asked me what happened, and I couldn't tell them I forgot. A man yelling at a woman behind a desk. Another man loudly shaking his head, but not yelling at a woman behind a desk. A woman behind a desk looking like she does this every single day. A nurse who never made eye contact, but held my wrist. Or maybe I never looked at her. A doctor who wanted my blood and had the nurse walk me down to the lab. I think he was rightfully afraid that I wouldn't make it there on my own. I'm terrified of needles. A 76-year-old woman who got married last year and has trouble remembering her new name. I imagine sitting at a computer that can answer any question I ask it, and the cursor is blinking. Time is passing by, and the cursor is blinking, and I can't think of a question to ask, and the cursor is blinking. He has so much potential. If only he would apply himself. Didn't read enough, didn't study enough, went outside instead of doing homework. Spent time with life and trees and friends and endless bicycle rides. My father left when I was 17 and broke my heart. I loved him with everything I had to give. When I felt him pull away, I tried harder to show him that I was worth keeping. He sat in the corner in one dream and didn't say anything. He was just present. And I think that's the one that got me. That's when his presence really started to bother me. You'd remember if you wanted to. God damn. My grandfather sat next to me as we drove him to the bank. He wanted to tell me something so badly, but he didn't. I wonder if he didn't have the words or the courage. Is that harsh? If I could speak to him again, I'd ask him if he healed. Could he heal? Did he ever escape from the chair in the front room where he waited for his mother to come back? Can my memory heal? Can I?
Well, damn.
Goodness.
Well, now
Boo.
you just
That-
showing off.
Yes,
That was
that
That's
part.
just fire.
Nemo, now I can't stand you either. Man,
Listen.
listen.
Oh,
Amazing production.
Oh man.
Whoever that producer is, they really have a talent for doing spoken word. A lot of people just think it's just an instrumental, but it really was a perfect marriage of your voice. The music didn't overpower. You know, it was he literally curated it to go exactly with your poem. That was so. Let them know that that's was a wonderful production.
Yes, it's so hard to find that type of producer that can do that, that can marry the music, that doesn't overpower your words, that doesn't distract from the words. It was perfectly
Perfect.
blended. Yeah, it was. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, thank you.
Good night, Escape. We
Good
love
night.
you.
Yes.
Good night, Escape.
Good night to the babies.
Yes, that part.
That was beautiful,
Listen,
Nemo.
cool. That was phenomenal. Listen, you prepped me by letting me know that you had this work coming. But I did not expect you to bring it tonight. That was a great way to end the night show.
Thank you.
That was phenomenal, man. I'm really proud of you.
Yes.
Your voice is really clean on these tracks, and that's powerful.
I had a terrible head cold. So when I'm listening to it, I can hear that my sinuses are all stuffed up, but that seems to have worked.
Yes,
because
we would have never known if you didn't say it. I'm telling you, your voice was so clean on the track. I was like, wow, this sounds amazing.
Well, he had like 3 microphones set up to capture my voice. So, yeah, MA, what you said about him knowing what to do about spoken word, yeah, he does.
That's what's up. Man, y'all show some love for Nemo one more time.
Nemo.
That was really like for real, like really, really good.
Yeah.
I was like bobbing the whole way. I enjoyed that. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady K.
That's what's up. So, family, that concludes our evening. And what a beautiful evening it was. Great way to come back. If you in that space, please come on the screen. If not, your voice is enough. So everyone just unmute yourselves and as we say our good nights.
I missed
that
y'all.
was
So happy to
awesome.
be back.
Hola, hola, hola.
Thank you so much. I'm telling you.
This is a great
Happy
way
New
to
Year,
open up the
everyone.
new year. It was a
Happy New Year,
great
It really
sweets.
was. I agree.
And thank you, Brandy, for your
he's
willingness to at least try to help me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Erica.
I'm still searching my laptop to try to find an updated resume, Trust.
It's okay. Just call me tomorrow.
All right, sweetie.
No, I love it.
I love it. It was so good seeing everyone and so good being back in this space. Even though like I know I was tired and a couple other people mentioned they were tired, this space lifts me and I am so grateful and thankful for this space. It's inspiring. It's everything that's needed in a poet's life and in a poet's pen. So I thank you all. Thank you.
Yes.
That was beautiful, baby.
The brainchild of Ohio and Black Charlotte.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Listen, praise be to the Most High, along with the
Praise all
contribution
praises
you
to
all. We make this space. Have to make sure I reiterate that every week, and I don't think it's really necessary. I believe you all know the importance of your individual inputs that make this thing so great. Everybody's a puzzle piece to this beautiful picture that we've created. I love this family. I'm honored to be a part of it.
Me too.
Thank you for bringing us together, Wits.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
and gifted. Both of you. Yeah.
Thank you. I
All
love you
right.
guys.
Love
Peace and
you.
hair
Thank
grease.
you.
Peace and
Good
hair
night,
grease.
President of
y'all.
Bye,
Ohio.
everybody. Good night.
Good night. Have a
Yeah.
good rest of the week. Mwah.
Good night, beautiful.
Hey.
Bye, Just Marie. Take some medicine and some soup.
I hope you
Yeah,
feel
keep
better,
well,
Jesse
keep well.
Marie.
Fight,
Okay.
fight,
Bye, y'all.
fight,
Bye.
fight.
Take care of yourself.
All right,
All
y'all.
right.
Good
Have a
night,
good night,
y'all.
everyone.
Night.
Bye, Brandy. Good luck with the
Good night,
resumes.
Brandy. Yeah,
Oh, I know.
you got it.
I'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Yes, we
Yes.
look forward
Yes,
to it.
ma'am. We'll be here.
All right, bye.
Bye. Good night. Good night. Did you cut the recording?
I got it, baby. I got it, baby.